In this video, we are going to become a sorcerer inside of Universal Piece. And it actually broke me. I'm not even kidding. If you've watched my channel for a while, you know that I do a lot of very difficult grinds that take a lot of effort. This might be one of the very first to actually break me to where I just quit near the end instead of finishing it. I end up getting most of the JJK items in the game, but the very last one is just a little bit too difficult and a bit too irritating. If you're the developer watching this, I strongly recommend one of two changes. One, across the board, make your drops more common, and for most cases, double the chances. I'm not even kidding. And or make the last drop guaranteed. 4 separate super rare drops in a row is just a bit too many. And I still think I got super lucky, but I only ever got 2 attempts at the final boss. Still took way too long to get to that point for it to still not drop for me. But if you haven't already and you do enjoy my suffering, please drop a quick like and subscribe. It is free and it does help out the channel. But let's go ahead and get started. So, essentially what we need to do is a lot of stuff. I hope I explained that well. So, there is a few things we're going to go for in this video, and I'm hoping it decides that it doesn't want to be a pain. So, the JJK items in this game, there's a few of them, and we can actually use all of them at the same time except for one, which there's a slight overlap. And that is that there is the Inverted Sphere of Heaven, there is the UG Fighting Style, and there is 2 different powers, King of Curse and King of Hyen. And I don't know how to say that correctly. Now, there's one way to get this, and that is just by paying for it, which is, you know, kind of boring. You can get, but I think this is UG, and this is maybe one or both of the powers, and then you can also pay for the sword. So you can pay for all of it if you want to, but we're gonna try to earn it because that's more fun. Now, there is a pretty easy way to earn them all. Let's start with the sword. This NPC actually tells us how. You gotta kill a player with a skull mark in order to get the Heaven Spear, the Inverted Sphere of Heaven, which you get a skull mark by holding a chicken, which is needed to spawn like Igris and all that. So I'll probably bring an alt in later to do that. The fighting style, let's do that one next. This one's actually quite easy. If we head over to the Shibuya Island, somewhere on this island is a teacher. I think it's over here, right? Here you go, Cursed Teacher. So in order to get this, we need 9,000 gems, 7 million yen, and 5 Cursed Force. Now we can actually get Cursed Force if we head over to the Bone Island. We do need to get ourselves Ghost Keys, though, which we can get over to Soul Island by killing those 2 bosses at like a 10 and 15% chance. We can then take that Ghost Key and spawn in Sukuna, who has a chance for 20% chance to drop Force and Fingers. He also has the Adept Wheel, which we are going to need a lot this video. And then we also can get a Cursed Scarf. Can you chill, my lord? I've killed this guy so many times already. Let's see if we get lucky with him real quick. Just, you know, quickly kill him. And there we go. Okay, let's see. Do we get any drops from this? No, we do not. Not this time. Now, I did kill a bunch of this guy during my Sunjin Woo video, so I already have a few items. I have 7 Cursed Fingers and 10 Cursed Force. But let's go ahead and talk to you, and let's go and learn the fighting style, because I think it's just better than what I'm using now anyway. Cool, now we have the Cursed Fist fighting style. We have Cursed Combo, or Z, which is a grip attack. We'll use that in a second then. We have Smash Fall, nice, and Bursting Strike. Okay, both of those look like they're grip attacks. Okay, let's use them then. Okay, that was cool. I could barely see what was going on there, but let's do that again. Let's do this attack first. Okay, this is a Collide attack. Okay. Honestly, yeah, that's pretty cool. I like those. That leaves 2 things we haven't gotten yet. King of Curse and King of Hyen, which is like the maxed out version of Sukuna. Neither of which we can get right now. Both of which are going to take a lot of time. So I'm guessing the first one to look at is the King of Curse. Now, in order to get this one, I'm talking to this NPC right here, it has a small list. 10 million yen, which we have. 55,000 gems, which isn't that bad, especially because I'll be AFKing tonight. 5 raw diamonds, which, if I check my inventory real quick, I don't have. I have diamond ore, which you get from like most bosses, but not raw diamond. Now, raw diamond, we actually get by mining. I'll show that in a second. We also need 10 Cursed Fingers, which right now we're sitting at 7. Now, if we want to get raw diamonds, this will be an AFK thing. Head over to the mining island. It takes about like 5-10 seconds to mine one of these. And there is a chance to get raw diamonds. Like, I just got gold and stone there. Stone's useless. So that's going to be an objective I do later, because that's kind of AFK boring. And we already know how to get the cursed fingers, of course. You got to kill a boss to kill a boss and hope it drops, because we need those ghost keys. But let's go ahead and look at the last item we need to get, which is going to be probably the most time-consuming one. Now, we can find him right here. And he has a small list. He wants 25 million yen, which we have. 75,000 gems, which we also have. 10 raw diamonds, so we need more of those. 20 cursed fingers, so we need even more of those. 30 total. And then we also need a high-end corpse true, which is going to be the single most annoying item, because what we need to do is we need to get that one mini wheel from the Sukuna boss, bring it over here, and spawn in Maharaga. I don't have the adapt wheel. I don't have the adapt wheel. And Maharaga has a ton of health. And he has 2 drops. He can drop an accessory, which we don't really care about. It would be nice to get, though, just to get it. And he also drops a high-end corpse. Not the item we need to evolve. We use that to summon this boss, which has a... Let me see. Because I haven't fought him yet, though. I haven't gotten the corpse. It has a undisclosed amount % chance. I don't know what it is. To drop the true version, which is what we need to get the last item. So you gotta use the ghost keys to get the adept wheels. The adept wheels to get a corpse. You have to use the corpse to get the true corpse. Then we get the last fighting style. Well, not fighting style, like power thing. So, you know, we have a little bit of fun ahead of us. But for now, let's just spawn a cursed key and have some fun with them. Nothing from that, though. Dang it. Yeah, this is gonna be very, very fun. Oh, okay, we got a cursed forest. I think that's the one drop I don't need anymore. Nothing. And nothing from it. Nothing again. Okay, that key gave nothing. Come on. We got a finger. Okay, that's good. 8 out of 30 for our total goal. Oh, I got 3 ghost keys and a chicken. But okay, more evil boss. Oh, we can only spawn one at a time. And my damage is so much higher now. Let's see. Oh, okay. We got ourselves a wheel. Okay, second kill. Nothing. Okay, last one for now. All right, let's see. Please. Dang it. I want to get that 1% item. I have no idea what it is, but I want it. All right, let's go use this adapt wheel. This is my first attempt in this video, but it's my 3rd attempt ever at it. Let's go ahead and summon him. Oh, Lord, that did so much damage. I forgot about that. Gotta do a nice casual 10 million. Look at that. So we need a 12% corpse and a 5% wheel. That should kill him. Or get really close at least. Okay, there we go. Please give it to us. Dang it. All right. Okay, well, that was the first attempt at least. Okay, another Sukuna. Cursed Forest, not what I need. Nothing. Dang it. A chicken? Okay. Could have been a ring. It could have been a thing that I need, but not chicken. I don't need chicken anymore. Oh, nice. We got a finger and a wheel. We have a chance. Time for some fun. On the bright side, I deal so much damage from my gear that these battles aren't that difficult. I just gotta make sure not to die. Let's see. Come on. Give us the drops. I beg you. Please. Dang it. This sucks. Okay, AFK'd overnight, and we have a few ghost keys and also a few chickens. I have 4, which I can't even really use. First kill. Cursed Forest. Don't need it. I think I'll just start saying nothing for that. Second kill. Okay, we got an adept wheel and a finger. That's good. Okay. Already. Oh, gosh. Yeah, so we're at 11 fingers now, so we need 19 more of those. Third kill. Nothing. Actually, out of fear that they have a weird thing where you can only get 1 adept wheel, we should probably go use it. There you go. Got the kill. Please give us the corpse. Dang it. Cursed Force. Nothing. Finger. Nice. Nothing. Nothing. Another finger. Nice. Oh, another adapt wheel. Nice. We got at least 1 more chance. All right, let's do this. Come on, give us the drop. It's a 12%. There we go. Please give it to us. Dang it. This thing sucks. Nothing. 1 more key for now. And nothing. Dang it. They got 2 attempts at the end thing, and we're at 13 fingers now, so we're not even halfway. Let's see. Force. So nothing. I brought an alt in here to try to get him some keys too, but he hasn't got any yet, but he did just get a chicken. So I should. He's marked with a skull. If I go ahead and just kill him, there we go. We got a heavenly spear. There we go. Now we officially have 2 of the weapons. We have our Z. That is extremely rude. I love that. And then we have our X. Also rude. I love it. Well, let's see how much damage this thing does. So our Z, once it fully hits, does like 170. And then our spear does 353. I think my Monarch daggers are better. I think my X alone does more damage. Yeah, it definitely does. Yeah, so we'll keep using Monarch daggers, but I'm glad we got it. That's nice. A chicken? Oh, come on. Nothing. Another chicken. Come on. And okay. Dang it, nothing else. Oh, there we go. We got an Adept Wheel. Okay, that's the last one I have for now. That's good. This is my last one of the day. Well, let's hope for the best. I also changed my setup to where I'm just using my sword and my melee, and I have a bunch more shadows out helping me. Because this Yuji fighting style does like 600,000 on its own, which is very impressive. There we go. Please give it to us. Oh, come on. The mini wheel? God, we got it. What does it do for me? Let's see. A bunch of 70% stamina. That takes us to 850. And we get 15% more health. Oh, that's actually really good. It also gets more damage. Oh, okay, no, yeah, I'll take that. So we have a lot more stamina. We can actually probably go ahead and bring out a 5th shadow. Who's the best? I think it's this one. I'm not sure. All right, there we go. We have 5 shadows now. And we have an adaptation wheel. Yeah, I'm glad we got something at least. Okay, cool. Now the only actual drop we can get from that is the hellish, the low, for some reason, chance high in corpse. But okay, it's time to AFK again. So what we're going to do is I have my alt already in here fishing, and I'm going to start fishing on this account. By the way, my alt account has been fishing all day, and it's already level 6,000 on its own without the Game Pass for experience. So fishing's very powerful if you just want to AFK leveling. I just don't understand where all these chickens are coming from. Why do I have 13 and only 10 ghost keys? Whenever I was doing the Sunjin Woo video, it was the other way around, where I get no, like, chickens and all the ghost keys. But okay, first kill, Cursed Force. Oh, there we go, another finger, nice. 16 to go. And the next, another finger, nice. 15 to go. Cursed Force, lame. Nothing. 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 Another cursed finger. Oh, a chicken! I don't need a chicken! I think I got a cursed finger there too. Yeah, we're at 17. I don't need a chicken! My lord. I have too many. I can't even use them. They get deleted at the end of this. And last of my keys, Cursed Force. Brilliant. But we're not done. We have 5 more keys on the alt. Another finger. I'll happily take them, but come on, give us the things to spawn Maharaga. And oh, there we go, Adept Wheel. Finally. I wish I could trade in every single one of my chickens for an Adapt Wheel. This boss is actually easier than Sukuna because he doesn't get like as affected, like being thrown around by my attacks and also my summons attacks. Because Sukuna goes all over the place. Okay, please. Just give me the corpse. Yes! Okay. Okay. This is my first time. This is the first attempt at the actual boss we need to kill. Can't believe it took this long just to get an attempt. This game really needs to change something. So we get to fight like maxed out Sukuna, and we need to drop from him. I do not know the chance. Like, I just don't. So I mean, let's just go ahead and summon. What are we dealing with here? 20 million? 20 million, yep. Oh, he has a lot of attacks. He has a cutscene! Brilliant! That only popped 1 shield. That's fine. Oh, come on. Okay, here we go. It's a 20% chance for the corpse. Oh, my lord. Yeah, that's doing damage, but not a whole bunch. But I can't do anything during it. Okay, that attack isn't that bad. Okay, his attacks don't hit too hard. He just has a lot of cutscenes. This is what it is. Okay, thanks, Maharaga. Okay, that one hits hard if I don't have observation up. I need to back out of there because that's a really annoying place to be. Okay, we got him down to half. I'm hit by this again. Yeah, that does like 300k. Oh my gosh. This boss is just so much happening. Yeah, we got him below 5 million. We just need the drop. It says 40% chance. I'm begging that it gives it to me. Come on. He's almost dead too. There we go. Please give it to us. No, it didn't. It gave us 4 fingers though, so we're at 22. Man, that is so annoying. All right, well, let's go back to step 1. Another cursed finger. He's struggling with these. Nothing. All right. Dang it. Okay. Well, we're at 24 fingers. We only need 6 more. And the corpse. Dang it. And I am briefly curious. Let me head to the mining island. I'm just going to chill here and mine for a moment. And see how long it takes me to get the diamond, like, drop we need. Is that it right there? Oh, yeah, there we go. We got a raw diamond. That was the first mine. Oh, and there we go. We got the 15 raw diamonds. So I think we're done with this mechanic of the game. I think this is literally the only thing that uses the mining. And just a little AFK later, we got ourselves another ghost key, and my alt has one too. Might as well try to use both real quick. See, another cursed finger. We're only missing 5 now. And oh, my alt count just got another cursed key. So, 3 of these now instead of just 2. Nothing. And last one for now. Adapt wheel. Let's do it. This would be insane if this gives it to me. Oh, Lord, it almost killed me. He hits really hard sometimes. But come on, please give it to us. I'm begging you, the corpse. Dang it. Another cursed finger. Nice. 4 more to go until we no longer need them. Oh, another cursed finger. Nice. 3 to go. Ooh, we got a wheel. Okay, please. Dang it. Nothing from Maharaga. Force, so nothing. Oh, another wheel. Nice. That's actually really good because I only had 3 keys for this little small session. All right, let's see. Dang it. Nothing. Oh, I got the really rare scarf. Okay, let's see what this does. Oh my gosh, did they actually just label it strongest stat? That is also just not true, by the way. You sacrifice, albeit this first thing isn't that bad, but you sacrifice 10% of your stamina, which who really cares? But you sacrifice 10% of your health for 1% extra damage. Like, that's not worth it. I'm glad we got it. Oh my gosh, it does have a really cool effect though. That is really neat. I will be utilizing that for the thumbnail probably. Okay, drippiest hat is what this should be saying. It's not the best though. I think mini wheel is better. Because 10% health, by the way, is about 65,000. That's a significant amount for 1% more. I don't think that's worth it. Oh, we got another wheel. Come on, give it to us. Please. Dang it. Game no like. Nothing. Nothing. Let's also just go ahead. I have so many of these fingers that I'm so close to be able to afford both of them. So I'm going to go ahead and just buy the King of Curse now. Let's go ahead and reset my stats real quick so we can test the actual damage of this. But we have our Zeev. That is cool. That's the attack he always does when I'm fighting him. We have our X slash, dismantle slash. That's pretty cool though. Yeah, the boss normally uses both of those like back to back. Then we have our rush attack. Okay, he doesn't do that. At least I don't think he does. Let's use that again. 381, not too bad. Then we have our flame arrow V. Dude. 300k. That's really cool. Now, the damage on this is really good. I love the slow walk before he goes into the attack. That is really fun. And then we have King of Curse Domain. We gotta wait for it, though. The voice lines. All right, let's see. Our domain. Oh my gosh. Little Cameron had too. All right. I think this is the attack that the second version was using. 231k. Honestly, this isn't too bad. Actually, really, really good. But I think for now, I'm going to keep using my Sun Jin Woo, which we can't just swap back to for free, which is really nice. Plus, I mean, not many games let me arise, so I would use that feature. But all right, back at it. We got 2 fingers and a corpse to get. Literally the only things we can get at this point. Oh, another cursed finger. Okay, we're just missing 1. No, I just got my last finger I need. I think from this point, I'm not going to show you any Sukuna kills unless they give me the wheel. Because there's literally nothing I can get except for the wheels, and you've seen how many kills it takes me to get a wheel to even fight Maharaga. So just keep using that logic every single time I, find another Maharaga to kill. And okay, I just AFK'd overnight, and I'm not even kidding when I say I have like almost 40 ghost keys from 3 accounts. That was very worth it. Adding a 3rd. Finally got one. I only have 2 more keys on my main account. I think that took like 8 rounds or something like that. Way too rare. And there we go. Please give us the corpse. Dang it. This game, man. Oh my lord. Finally another adapt wheel. This is like 25 bosses later. I went through all of the keys on my second account, and I have 3 left on the 3rd. This is ridiculous. All right, my second attempt at Maharaga. Literally just needing a 24% drop. Like, come on. Please give it to me. Oh, okay. Okay, this is our second ever attempt at this boss. By the way, I killed so many that I hit the cap of how much money you could have of the normal Sukunas. All right, let's do this. Please give it to us. Want to start chasing again, like 40%? Yep, because of the times 2. Just gotta do 20 million health and deal with his endless cutscenes. Gotta let it do its thing, I guess. And let my regen do its thing. Ow. That's gonna hurt. Actually, never mind. I have observation up. We're good. Below half. He does this right after. And he missed. Oh, that's gonna probably kill me or get very close to it. At least it has a lot of knockback. It's so low, too. Now I'm all getting glitched out. Please. He's so low. Come on. I just gotta press X once, which I can't even do until this attack's over. We good? Okay. You better give it to me. Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind. That is so irritating. Just another... Look at this. I have 42 Cursed Force, 37 Cursed Fingers. I do not need those. I got 17. 16, technically, from all the keys I just used. I don't understand why at the end of that is not even a guaranteed chance. And yeah, completely out of keys now. That was not worth it. Especially because there's literally nothing else I can get except for this corpse. I just give up. I'm not doing any more fishing for keys. I'll give my general thoughts on the game. Game looks amazing. It feels amazing to play. They just really gotta change the drop rates. And I know that's probably not gonna get fixed due to the culture around some of these games on like, oh, well, you're just unlucky. And yes, I'm unlucky, but the fact that I had to do that much in the first place shouldn't have happened. Games are supposed to be fun and in some cases satisfying. This type of game I would qualify more as satisfying because like the attacks look amazing, but just about every single step to get them isn't fun after doing it this long. The one way they could really fix this is just raise your drop chances and increase spawn times. Like, the ghost keys are great. I like the whole concept of killing these bosses for a ghost key to spawn a different boss. But once you get to the 3rd boss, still needing to drop you an item, that is still somewhat frustrating. I'm not saying Maharaga needs to drop the corpse, but Maharaga should be the last one that you have to chance on a drop. Like, the King of High End should just drop you the corpse no matter what. Yes, it kind of makes it redundant on like, oh, you gotta fight 2 bosses in a row, even though the first one's the only one that matters. Still, the whole fighting the second Sukuna, the high-end Sukuna, really cool boss fight. I think the average player will only ever really do once and maybe more than once to help a friend. And after that, you're just done. That would be a way better system because you still had to get really lucky on 2 super or even 3 super rare drops if you actually like were fighting for the ghost keys. But with how much further work I'm gonna have to do to even get another attempt at Maharaga, if I got the corpse on either the first or the second kill, it would have been a satisfying conclusion to a really long grind. But at this point, it's not going to be a satisfying conclusion. It's going to be a God, finally I'm done conclusion, which isn't nearly as satisfying. So they definitely need a lot more balancing. I don't know if they actually balanced it in the first place, to be honest. Or if they just did a thing where they just kept spawning in the items they needed to do. And like, oh yeah, we got the Sakuna drop in like 4 tries. That's not too bad. Not realizing that those 4 tries would take you 10 hours for the average player, which is always a problem that I see developers run into. Overall, not a bad game, but I'm completely just tapped out on wanting to do this, which is a shame because I want more games like this being made. That's not just like it's still for 10 hours to get something. It's like a bunch of boss fights to get a drop. I love mechanics like that, but this game just takes it a bit too far. I honestly wasn't even going to do this video in the first place, but I actually got super lucky with the, what's it called? Sun Jinwoo. I got super lucky with that. So I was like, let's see if I can repeat that. And I almost did, but I just can't be bothered to keep going. It's not worth it. And with the addition of that, I have to get all the keys myself because if you die and you also can't disconnect with keys. So I can't join any grind groups to make this easier. Because if I could join a group that had like a whole bunch of Maharagas, like I would have saved my Maharaga wheels and fought them with a group of other people with Maharagas. But they are a one-time use thing. Like if I die or disconnect, I lose it. So I can't like stockpile them because then I could just be risking losing them all. So for their sake, I hope they make some changes because this just ain't it. But fun game nonetheless. Probably last video on it though.